Good morning, friends. You're never going to get rich unless you do the following things I'm going to explain in this video. Or you may just get really lucky, but that's very, very unlikely. So let me go over a few things with you guys that's really, really important. If you notice today, crypto is skyrocketing. Bitcoin, Ethereum, most of the other ecosystems are doing pretty well today. Even the crazy meme coins are rocketing today. But I want to repeat a cycle to you and go over what I've seen over the last, 3-4 year cycles from being in crypto myself. As you know, I run a crypto hedge fund with my partner, Bridger Pennington, called the Ugly Unicorn Fund. And I wanted to share some of our thesis with you, and I think this can help you in life overall. It's really easy to invest at all-time highs. And I want to just explain to you this about our personal experience with our fund. When crypto is at an all-time high, breaking records, and that inflows, investors coming into our fund skyrocket. Tons of people invest, which is great because I think in the long term, things obviously will go up. When things are really down or flat or boring or 50% off, I don't know if you guys know, but in 2022, when we launched our fund, the crypto markets dropped 77% within just a few months of us launching our fund. We fared well. We corrected about 17%, so we outpaced pretty darn well. But when things went up, we did really well for the next year. So one thing that I like to do, and I've explained this in previous videos, but I really want you guys to lock it in right now because there are a lot of assets which are on sale right now, especially in blockchain. Now, I can't tell you which exact tokens to buy, which projects to invest into because I'm a hedge fund manager, but I can give you an overall picture of how things work. One thing I've always encouraged in any sort of investment, whether it's stocks, crypto, even real estate on a large scale, is dollar cost averaging. I like to buy a few properties every year, commercial properties for real estate if I can, every single year. And through time, it just goes up crazy. There was a property I bought in Orem, I remember in the 2009 era when the market crashed completely. And this property went crazy. Now, it went from $500,000 when I bought it during the crash to a little over $2.4 million valuation as of today. So a little patience goes a long way. This applies with different stocks I've talked about through the years. An example of that, not saying you should buy it, but is like Nvidia, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Facebook. All those are ecosystems of social media, of computer hardware, of AI, all these things of what the future is going to bring. One question you want to ask yourself is, 10 years from now, what does this look like? So with real estate, for example, what is the demand going to be in the area? What do you think it's going to be? Are people migrating to that area? Is that intersection? I like to buy on State Street, right, in Utah, in Salt Lake City, all the way from Orem to Provo to Salt Lake, because I think more and more people are going to get off freeway exits. And so you're going to get more people driving by, hence more eyeballs for retail. And if you can pack some industrial flex on there or some multifamily on that plot, ooh, awesome, right? So the key is patience. And so right now, you guys are going to see crypto starting to go up, I think. The Bitcoin halving happened over 160 days ago. So typically within about 150 to about 250 days, that's when the cycle happens for the Bitcoin halving bull run. At least that's what's happened the last 3 cycles. My crystal ball's broken, so it's hard to time the exact date. But this also times with elections. And what's kind of funny is the current regime that's in office and the opposing regime both take crypto. In fact, the current regime for the campaign, I heard they just took $1 million in the first donation from one of the XRP founders, which is kind of funny that money went that way. But what's crazy is you're going to see also the opposing regime launching an actual cryptocurrency ecosystem, right? So I think overall you're going to see crypto in the long term on a massive rise. And let me tell you why again. BlackRock and Fidelity, those companies control over $10 trillion in assets, and that's a massive amount. And now that they've launched the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, you're probably going to see other ETFs pop. So here's the thing. You got to be able to deploy when there's a lot of fear, when things are boring, when those things are happening. Same thing in the computer industry. You know, I build servers, high-end computing, gaming machines, and AI servers, of course. And in our industry, there's a lot of consolidation. A lot of companies started up that were competing around the country in different area and segments that we compete in. And we're on our 32nd year of business right now. But over the last 3 decade cycles, I see a whole bunch of companies like open up and do things when things are high. So during COVID, I saw hundreds of computer companies open, and post-COVID, when the tech boom kind of demand cycle went down because people weren't getting as much free money, I saw so many go out of business. Hundreds have gone out of business, right? Because again, a lot of people like to get in when things are really high. So don't chase the trend. I've got a friend, and literally the guy makes those bathroom toilets, porta potties, and he's made millions of dollars literally selling crappers. And so it doesn't have to be an exciting business. It has to just be one that pencils out on the P&L and has continuing demand. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you're looking at the crypto markets right now and you're like, Dan, what coin should I buy? What should I do? I would go to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko and look at the top 20 ecosystems, and the ones that aren't stable coins, so the ones that aren't pegged at $1. Look at those, do your own research on those. But a lot of people will just do a crap coin spread, we call it. It's just an old saying. It doesn't mean it's a crap coin. But you look at the top 20 ecosystems and you dollar cost average and certain ones in there. Maybe pick 5 that you like. If you did this the last few cycles, you did pretty well. You did pretty darn well. And this applies to tech stocks as well. You know, if you're looking at some of the tech companies now that are innovating and manufacturing AI products, you're going to see a lot of, I think, forward momentum over the next decade. All right, guys, I appreciate you. You guys have an awesome week. Take care now.